Good morning, grade ones, and welcome to your coding class today. I'm very excited about what we will be doing today. My name is Teacher Jane. You can just call me Teacher Jane, and today we will continue with lesson 8. Today we are going to do puzzle 10. I hope you are all ready. But before we get there, just let us have a little peek. We are going to do the same math than we did yesterday quickly, and I'll give you directions to get from one place to another, and you can code it for me and tell me how to get there, okay? So you will raise your hand again and I will unmute you and you can answer the questions. Then we are going to practice recognizing some patterns, and we are going to practice loops with Laurel again. Okay, let's quickly just review our directions, because later on in our course, we won't only be doing north, east, south, and west. We will be doing 4 other directions as well. So remember, when we go up, that is north, and you will see a block with the N on when we need to move up. When we move to the side or to the right, when you look at your screen, that will be east, and your block that we will use will have an E inside the block. When we move down, when you look at your screen, it will be south, and your block will have an S inside. And when we move to the left, when you look at your screen, if you don't know left and right, don't worry. I also don't always know. I just remember the hand I write with is my right hand. So when we move left, it is west. That will be the one where you your watch will be on that hand. That is west. And it will have a W in your block. Okay, now later on when we code, and we will start maybe drawing a roof on a house, we are going to use these ones, okay? This is northeast, and that block will have an NE inside. This one is southeast, and that block will have an SE inside. Our next one, this is southwest, and the block will have an S and a W inside. And then this one is northwest, and your block will have an NW inside. But we are going to see that only in our later lessons, the 4 in-between ones. I just want to get you guys used to it so long, okay? Right, here we have our map again today. I call this my picture map. And I am going to ask you only one question before we move on to our lesson. Now, can you see the mermaid up there? I'm going to put a red dot on her. There's the mermaid, right? Now, I want the mermaid to move all the way where the second red dot is there by the big snake. Here is the mermaid. I'm showing you with my yellow highlighter. And she needs to move in straight lines to here, to this big snake. Okay. So you have to tell me how many steps does she need to go down, and what direction, and how many steps does she need to get to the snake. Okay, so who wants to answer me how many steps down to get to the snake before she has to turn? If you want to answer me, you can just put up your hand and I will unmute you. Is nobody going to answer? Oh no, I don't see any hands up today. Naisha, you are your hand up. Can you unmute? Okay, Naisha, can you hear me? I can hear you. You tell me how many blocks does the mermaid need to move down?
Everything 2.
1, 2, and then
3.
3.
3. 3.
You are right. Yes, you are right. Look here. I'm going to show you on the screen. 1, 2, 3. That's perfect. She had to go 3 south, right? Thank you, Naisha. Your answer was perfect. Now I am going to ask Buhle. I'm going to unmute you, Buhle. Can you tell me where does she have to go now to get to that big red dot on the snake?
She needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Which direction, Buhle? Which direction is she moving?
South.
She was moving south, but now she has to turn. Which direction is she going to? Very good. How many blocks does she need to walk east?
1, 2,
1, 2,
3,
3.
3.
There we go. Very, very well done, you two. Thank you for answering the question. So she had to walk 1, 2, 3 blocks down. So we will say south 3 times. And then she had to walk 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks east. Okay. And you see that this was a repeat. So she had to repeat that move 3 times. And this side, this was a repeat. She had to repeat this move 4 times. Okay, so now I am going to show you our new puzzle that we are going to do today, because there are repeats inside repeats today. So it can be very confusing, but I think you guys are so smart that you will understand it easily. So listen very carefully, okay? The puzzle that we are going to do today. So here is Laurel. And I asked you yesterday if you can see something that is repeating here. We are going to do this move by move. I'm going to explain first, and then later on you are going to try this by yourself. Now let's look at this move first, the one in the red block. Here, Laurel is going to do 2 things. She has to move and she has to pick something up, right? So you see that that happens 3 times. So you already know the block is south and get. So here is a picture of that. South and get. She will do it 3 times. You guys agree with me, right? Because this is what you did yesterday. Okay. Now we are going to look at the next part. The next part is only these 2. So here, she is going to move east and get the diamond, and it is 2 times. So this is also a repeat block. So then we will use this. Repeat 2 times. You see in the pink it says 2. East. Okay. Now let's look at the third one. She already has this block, so we don't count it again. So it's again 1, 2, 3. So she will again move south and she will pick up blocks. So it's going to look like this. Repeat 3 times, south and get, right? And now the very last one is again 2. Because remember, you already picked up this one. So now she has to move east and pick up the 2 diamonds. So it will look like that. All right. So these are the 4 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4. What you see here? Repeat 3 and get. And repeat 2, east and get. These 2 together are the same as these two. Do you see that? Look there, repeat, repeat, is and get. This one, repeat, to, is and get, and this one also. So we see both of those are the same. So now it gets very tricky. So you have to concentrate very, very, very hard now, because we can put those blocks into another repeat block. So we can put repeat blocks into repeat blocks. They are the two together, and here the other two together, and again you can see that they are the same. So instead of writing them 2 times, the quickest way, the fastest way, we can write them using less blocks than that, will be to put them in a repeat block. Do you see that? You see that I took this one and this one, and I said repeat 2 times. So you see I put a repeat block into a repeat block. Okay, so this is what we will practice today. Don't worry if you didn't understand completely. I just wanted to show you what we are doing, but we are going to practice that now in our coding. Okay. I'm going to go to the other screen now where we do our coding, and then I will send you the link. We are now in lesson 10, loops with Laurel. That's the one I just showed you on the PowerPoint. I'm going to send the link now. For those of you who typed in the chat box what Laurel had said, you guys are very, very clever. Okay, chat box, there you will see the link to the puzzle we are going to do now, the challenge puzzle. So, as you can see, it's designed to stretch your brain. This will make you even more clever than you already are. Can you believe that? I don't know if that's possible with you lot, because you are already so clever. Just type a yes for me in the chat box when you are there and when you are ready, okay? Then I know we can continue. Nathan and Celeste, you are raising your hands. Nathan, I am going to unmute you if you want to ask a question, okay?
No, ma.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Remember, just type yes in your chat box when you are ready, okay? A lot of yeses. Okay, good. I will give you another 30 seconds and then we will start. Remember, you can have 2 tabs open on your computer. You can just minimize them, make them a bit smaller and put them next to each other if you don't have 2 devices, okay? Okay, I think we are ready. So let's start. I'm going to make a screen of mine so you can see. And then we have to make Laurel walk. So you raised your hand. Do you see? If I can find you here. Oh. So I am going to unmute you if you want to ask a question quickly. You just unmute from your side. Leo, do you want to ask something?
Leo, he's just talking to you. He
Can
wants
you see
to
the screen here? Sorry?
He wants to answer.
Oh, Okay. Leo, tell me quickly, where must Laurel go now? What do we need to do?
Repeat
Okay. How many times?
3 times.
Okay. So I am going to repeat block 3 times. But now you have to tell me, what do we have to repeat? What needs to go inside the repeat block? Do you know? What does Laurel have to do? What
Arrow.
direction does she need to move in? That's the first thing.
Down arrow.
Down arrow. So the down arrow is south. That's right. Something she needs to do every time. She needs to treasure
It's jewel.
the jewel. Yes. So we put get jewel. Very much, Leo. You are absolutely right. Let's quickly test what Leo said. We will press on step and do it move by move and see if that was right. Step, she picks it up, step, picks it up, south, picks it up. Perfect. So that we know was the right move. Okay. Now I want to know from someone our next move. Now we are looking at these two. We already picked up 3. So we're looking at 2. And I am going to ask Malachi. I'm unmuting you. You can unmute on your side and then you can answer the question. Malachi, can you hear me? Are you unmuted?
You repeat 2 and
Yes.
then go east and then pick up.
You are so clever, Malachi. My goodness, I can't keep up with you guys. You are going to go, you said, and you will pick. And you said 2 times. Thank you, Malachi. We are quickly going to what Malachi just said. So let's see. This was already done. Okay, now we are at what Malachi said. He said east, up. Perfect. Right. Now we need to see what we have to do here. So I am looking at all the raised hands. I am going to ask Nyesha. We'll unmute you. Now you have to unmute on your side.
I did.
Yes, what do I need to do?
Repeat 3 times south pick up.
Times.
3 times.
Whoa, Jonas. Just hold on. I just opened your screen where I can see you. I couldn't see my screen for a moment there. Okay. Sorry, guys. You said 3 times.
Yes.
And which
And
direction?
then go south.
South. Okay.
Yes. And use pick.
Yes, get or pick. Absolutely right. Perfect. Aisha. Let's quickly test if that is right. So we already know that first step was right. We know that second step was right. And here's the last that we just did. Okay, now there's one thing that we need to do here at the bottom. So I am going to ask, let's see, another raised hands. And I ask, I have a lot of raised hands here. Let's ask Claire. I'm muting you. You can unmute on your side. Yes?
You need to repeat.
Yes, there's a repeat. How many times?
We need to repeat 2 times.
Very good. And what do we need to repeat? Which direction?
We need to go east.
Excellent. Well done. And what else do we need to do?
need to get your diamond.
Need to get your diamond. Thank you, Bukhle. Okay, we are going to run it and we are going to see if it works. Are you ready? So here we go. Let's see if we did everything right. There she goes. There she goes again. And we reached our goal. Fantastic. Okay, but before we continue, you guys did a great job. Remember on the slideshow, I showed you one and this one was exactly the same, right? So we can move this one away. And we are going to do this one twice. So I am now going to throw this away. And then I'm going to use another repeat block and put the repeat in the repeat. Okay. So I'm going to repeat this twice. You see what happens? You can put a repeat in a repeat. Now let's reset the puzzle and see if it works exactly the same way. Now instead of using 13 workspaces, I am using 8. It shows you here. 8 out of 13 blocks. The previous one we used 13 blocks. But now because I just put a repeat block for these two, we use less blocks. So let's see if it will be exactly the same as the previous one. I'm going to run it. And perfect, we did it. Okay, you guys understand that you can put a repeat block in a repeat block. Just say yes in your chat box if you understand. Later on, we can try that, okay? You can go back to this puzzle later and go try to do it this way, to put the repeat in the repeat. Now, Yesha, you say you don't understand? Okay, the previous one you did where you put the 4 blocks, did you understand that one? The 4 repeats? Tell me quickly in your chat box, do you understand what I just did to put the repeat inside the repeat? You can just say yes or no. Okay, Nayasha, now you're saying yes. Gunashi, you say yes. And the rest of you, you can just type a Y or an N. Ria, yes. Okay. Now that is smart thinking if you can start doing that. Later on, you will see there are always more than one way to do something, but later on they are going to ask us, they're going to tell us how many blocks we can use. So then we have to start using repeats in repeats because there won't be enough workspace to do it the long way. Okay. It is not wrong to do it the long way, but we always want to find the shortest way of doing things. I think you guys did an excellent job on this puzzle. So I am going to move on to the next one, okay? And here we are going to see puzzle number 11. So today, let me just make this a little bit bigger again. Okay, we can do this one together and this will be our last puzzle for today. This one, I also want to say this is your homework. So I would love to see how you code this one. You can then ask mommy or daddy to take a picture for me or a screenshot of your coding and then email it to me so that I can see you can do this and how clever you are, okay? And when you do this in our next lesson, I am going to mention your name and say thank you for your homework. Okay, so you can try this one by yourself. We are going to do it together as well. But when we are finished, you can press the reset button and try it on your own and then send it to me. Okay, so let's do it together first. Now Laurel has to walk this way. What does she need to do first and what direction is this? You can put your hand and then I will unmute you. Give me the answer. Nashi, I don't know if I am pronouncing your name right. I am unmuting you. You can tell me. Hello.
Yes, Miss.
Okay. What do we need to do?
You have to put the repeat on 3 times.
3 times. So I'm putting it there. 3 times. Yes. The direction.
It's east.
No.
West.
There we go. Well done. You corrected yourself very quickly. And what else does she need to do?
To get what?
She walks and she does something.
Get.
Very good. Right. Let's test this quickly. Very much, Kunashe. Let's do the steps and see if it's right. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Perfect. Okay, that was perfect. Remember, we have 3 is our next step. Let's quickly count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Leo, I see you are asking for my email address. As soon as we have done this puzzle, I'm going to put my email address on the screen for you. Then you can write it down or you can take a picture, okay? So I will put it on as soon as we've done this puzzle. Right, I want someone to answer me after we've what do we need to do now? I'm seeing here in my chat who is putting up their hand, and those putting up hands, I will unmute one of you and ask, okay, someone who hasn't answered. All of you have answered a question. Wow. I think this, wait, I saw someone that I haven't asked yet. Let me just see here. Gabriel, I haven't asked you yet. Can you unmute on your side and then you can answer? Gabriel.
Yeah.
Okay, what do I need to do now?
You need to go down 5 times.
Go down 5 times. So tell me if you say go down, what block
You
will
need to use repeat and then put the crystal. And then repeat.
ask for me? Repeat, you said 5 times. What do I need to do? You already said it. Again, which direction?
Going down.
Down. Down is south. What action does she need to do?
And put the diamond.
Yes. Okay. Test what Gabriel just said. Thank you very much, Gabriel. What Gabriel said. Down or south. Down. 5 times. Now we only need to do these 2. So I want someone to tell me how we get. I'm going to see whose hands are raised. I'm just trying to find someone here who hasn't answered yet. Ria, I'm unmuting you. You can unmute on your side. Ria? Also answering in the chat.
4 times down, not 5 times down.
Look here, why we said 5 times. Look here quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why we said 5 times? Because for us, that was the easiest way. Do you see it? Okay, so if we are here, where are we going now? What do we need to do?
West.
West?
Getting 2 of the
Perfect.
jewels.
So how many times are we going west? Blocks.
2. Repeat.
Good. Said 2 times, right? West. Laurel need to do.
And west. And get the diamond.
Perfect. Perfect. I think you guys just wrote the code for this. Now we are going to and see if we did everything. Because now remember, we have to get all of those diamonds and there are 10 of them. So let's run and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. We did it, guys. You did a fantastic job. I'm going to give you this link again in your chat box before I give you my email address. I want you to do at your home by yourself. Email your answer to me. You can just take a screenshot. Okay, let your mommy or daddy quickly copy that link for you in the chat box. Okay. You did a really, really fantastic job. Here is my email address. Take a screenshot, or you can write it down, or you can take a photo of it. And then when you've done that coding for me, just take a screenshot or a photo and email it to that address, okay? I would love to see what you guys do. I'm going to leave it on the screen for a little while so that you can ask mommy or daddy to help you to copy that link quickly. And then tomorrow we will do the next puzzle where we ended off today. But I will see who is going to email me, and I will mention your name tomorrow if I receive an email. I think tomorrow we are, was that puzzle 11? Yes, I think it was puzzle 11. Yes. The link says, yes, puzzle 11. Yes, Leo. So it was lesson 8, puzzle 11. But that link that I put there will take you to that puzzle immediately, okay? I see someone raise their hand. Nashe, to unmute, you can ask a question quickly.
Oh, I left my hand raised.
Okay, no problem. I'm going to mute you again, okay? And then Malachi, you also asked, I'm going to unmute you. Malachi, unmute on your side.
So you're doing number.
You want to ask something?
Number 13.
Once we got to number 13.
We got to number 13.
Puzzle number 13, yes?
Once we got up to puzzle number 13.
Once we go to puzzle up number 13.
No, you don't have to. You only have to do number 11. But if you want to try, go up to number 13, that's fine. But we will do number 12 and number 13 together in class tomorrow as well. So if you want to do it by yourself, you're welcome, but we will do it in class again tomorrow, okay? So your only homework is to do puzzle 11 that we just did, okay?
Okay, but can I ask you something?
Yes.
Are you the new teachers that teaching us that Mrs. Rowe told you about?
Yes, I'm the new teacher. Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Malachi. Right, you guys, I will see all of you tomorrow. Have fun with your coding. If there's anything you struggle with or any question you want to ask, you can email me your question and I will answer you tomorrow. Okay, have a great day, and it's always fun and a pleasure to teach you guys. Bye-bye.